Hello. Welcome to the Sweet Derek and Uncle Kyle show. Wow. And that's the new fucking intro music right there. I just want to let everybody in on something. I already knew about this, okay? So this isn't new to me. But I'm just letting everybody know that I am beloved by the gay community, okay? And I have an example, and I'm going to take a screenshot, and Derek will put it up in episode so you all can see what I'm talking about. But on a recent post...
I mean, if you've seen our socials, you'll know too, right? But,
correct. Yeah. Pop on over there, throw some likes and comments down, help your boys with the algorithm. But Max Williams 710 said, "You're cute."
Welcome to the Natties.
And since the majority of the clip was me, I was assuming that this guy was talking about me. So I said, "Oh, I know it." He replies, "I'm sure you do," with a smiley. Derek will post the screenshot. I don't know what that smiley face is supposed to mean. I don't know if it's an eye roll. Then the thing that really clued me in to the fact that this is a gay man is he said, "You're a dominant daddy bear." And then in parentheses, "I don't know if you're gay." I mean, I guess that's a compliment.
Yeah,
a compliment.
I would say it's a compliment. Yeah, I think so.
I'd be crushing it in the gay community, like gay dominant daddy bears.
Didn't you share
lucky that your boy is not in there?
Didn't you share the story when you went? It was with your sister, right? You went to the. Did you go to like a drag show or something? And then like the gay dude there was like hitting on you the whole time, remember? And he was like, "If you were gay, I would be like, I want you," right?
No, my
right?
sister played a part in the I think it's even been on Broadway. It's called Kinky Boots. It's a very
I've heard of that.
well-known
Okay, yeah, it's a pretty big play. Yeah.
And it was entertaining. The production was really great. They're a drag.
She was a part of like that
spoiler
real
alert.
show, or was this like a knockoff? Not trying to talk shit. But.
She wasn't on Broadway. Sorry, Kate. No slam. But it was a full, they do have the really elaborate theater productions out here in Las Vegas. This was at Super Summer Theater, which they do outdoors in the Red Rock Preservation area. There's like a nice meadow. You sit on chairs and or blankets.
Isn't that where they do like the Shakespeare stuff?
You can drink.
Or is that a different spot?
That's
Utah?
up in Utah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Whatever.
But so they put on a good show. It is a professional stage production.
Oh, okay.
So typically afterwards, especially when they're at the tail end of a show, they'll all go out afterwards, have a drink as you do and some meals. And once again, I'm beloved by the gay community, so I have no reservations.
Dude, I'm a little upset. I haven't been hit on by the gay community either, dude. What's wrong with me?
It's because they can tell that your asshole is so tightened up by them and their presence that they don't even want to,
I know, dude. We went to that one show and it was like, what was it? Like, we
went to a gay bar called Queen.
With James, I think his name, right? James. And they were like fucking with me the whole time or whatever at the show. That was hilarious.
So the bartenders were in jock straps only, and Derek did not enjoy that. You could tell he didn't want to look at some dude ass. And coincidentally, there's a guy that worked behind the bar that my sister and I went to fucking high school with, so it was hella funny to see him in a little fucking
I don't mind it. It's just not my thing, man. It's like, okay, that's cool, whatever, but also I just don't want to be looking at dude ass, you know what I'm saying? It's just not my thing. That's all, dude.
That's
it's cool,
fair.
whatever. It's just not my vibe. That's all.
I get it. But I feel like, they can try all they want. I feel like I put off a pretty fucking strong hetero vibe, right?
Yeah, but some of them, it's like a challenge, right? It's like, I'm going to turn them. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that a thing that they like to do?
You can try. So in the situation that Derek is talking about, this is a much older black man. And he was a cool guy. We had fun conversations. Damn, how long ago was this? It was a while ago. But I was like in between relationships. So I was kind of talking about some of that, and we were having like a really kind of cool conversation, and there was no weird shit. But then he did really start going for it and saying like, we should hang out sometimes. And I'm like, this is it right here. A solo hangout is not happening.
You're in it right now.
Like, I'm not coming over,
group setting,
you know, and you just got a silk robe on that only comes down to here. Like, we're not doing that.
Starts doing some Magic Mike for you, dude.
We got off track.
We did get off track. But
why in the oh yeah, so yeah, shout out to Max Williams.
Yeah, no, that was still a nice compliment. I would honestly
thank you for saying I'm cute. I put a lot of effort into this shit.
Honestly,
I got a skincare routine.
I would think, honestly, you know, it's kind of crazy,
and
you could flame me for this, but I would almost say, even though I am a straight man as well, that getting compliment from a gay dude is
way more meaningful.
That's what I'm saying, right? Than a chick. It's just like a little like, oh, okay, I do look good. Then you're kind of just like, oh, I'm looking, feeling good, you know.
Well,
so,
fuck yeah!
Shout out to you, buddy. Welcome to the Natty Nation.
Shout out to the gays if you are watching.
Welcome. We welcome all. Let's go.
Welcome back to this episode of the Naturals Pod. As always, I'm Uncle Kyle, seated on the couch with a fresh shave, a fresh cut. He's a fresh man.
Thank you.
Sweet Derek, the goddamn
producer. I feel slightly naked. You know, but I'm here. We're here to pod. We're not gonna timestamp anything on this one. We're not gonna go into
look at this fake
assaulting the pen.
Jesus.
But yeah, happy to be back, man. Another week. Appreciate you guys for being here. Hit that like and subscribe button. Honestly, this is something I look forward to doing with you every week, and we're right back.
Right at the top, welcome gays. Welcome all of our usual friends. If you haven't already, hit the like button. At the end of this episode, comment your favorite moment. And if you really enjoyed yourself, hit the share button, send the link to a friend. Let's grow the little family. We always have fun having you guys in the live chat and having the interaction. There was a time we were doing this podcast and that did not exist. And, you know, we toughed it out, but now we're at the point that we are building a small community.
It's cool having you guys in the live chat. We love it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And a little plug to this, because if you haven't seen my socials, I'm producing now another podcast called the Boo Podcast. And the main reason I bring it up is because Uncle Kyle here did an episode, and it's hilarious because, you know, I'll give you a little teaser. Reason to go check it out is he talks about how he bombed doing karaoke on a cruise ship. And the crescendo is great. It's really fun. So go check that out too.
This is a this pod story. Yeah. First time on a podcast telling that story.
Yeah, it's never been told on the pod. And so it's a part of the Sweet Derek production. So we're growing as a unit. So go check that out.
Shout out to Jay. We're still doing the dream. All right. Yeah. Back to entertaining you. Okay. So for our people that are not in Las Vegas, you need to let us know if this is becoming a common scam throughout the country, or if this is more local here. Maybe it's a West Coast thing. We don't know. Have you seen the people at the intersection who are holding up a poster with a picture of a small child or elderly person, and that person has died or they have cancer or something like that, and they also have a jug that's already got some money and change in it, and they're panhandling under the guise of paying for a funeral that's for a 6-year-old that died of brain cancer.
You confirmed this is a scam? Because I have seen this, but I wasn't always sure if it's like a scam or a real thing. But
buddy, how many times are you gonna do that? So okay, here's why it's a scam. I say scam because there have been times where I've had a few bucks and I'll give it to them, but for the most part, I see them so frequently now.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It's just like, is this the new GoFundMe or what the fuck is going on?
Well, you know, it was
I don't really love that either.
You know, it was big for a while, and maybe I just haven't run into it or it's died down, is the candy bar scam with the kids trying to sell the candy and they say it's for a sports function or something, but I'm like, this ain't for no sports
Derek
function.
Is right? A heartless Scrooge McDuck
it's
bastard.
The same thing with about a funeral, dude.
Buddy.
It's the same bullshit, dude. I'm telling you, these kids aren't trying to get... Dude, I worked for CVS, and it was a similar thing to you, and I would see the same kids, and they're always for a sports trip, and I'm like, how many fucking sports trips do you have?
So let's just say that these young men and or women are buying that product or given it with and expected to sell it for a certain amount to then re-up like you would if you were doing drug dealing on a very low level, low scale, you know.
Drug candy
only
dealing,
nicks
dude.
and dimes. You think
Snickers.
what's the scam? That they're charging you $3 for a fucking chocolate bar?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
What do you mean?
Who is this guy? Who gives a fuck? You are upset about that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
It's also a
people
scam.
lying about deaths to get money,
that's shitty
lying
too,
about
yeah.
horrible things, and you bring in the candy bar boys like they are at the same
But
level.
sadly,
as
there's
these
people already doing that on
degenerates.
GoFundMe's and shit like that too. So like it does trickle into that. as
Sure.
well.
I like that though, because if people find out that it was fraudulent or there's something else going on, they'll go yoink and the people get prosecuted and they lose the money. So I think that's fair.
I don't
But
know if-
also,
yeah.
a lot of people do GoFundMe's for like shit where you read it and in your head you're like, you should pay for this yourself. Why in the fuck would I pay for this for you? There's a bunch of women that have links on their page and it's just Cash App. Why would I send you money, bitch?
Dude, because dudes do it. It blows my mind, man. There was some chick the other day or whatever that I saw on social media where some dude just sent her $2,400 for just no reason. And then she's like, be better. Somebody send me $2,500. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? Did you know there's men out there that like getting like their bank account drained by women? This is the weird fucking world
it's
we
that
it's weird
financial
shit, dude. Yeah, it's-
domination or some
It's
shit like
weird,
that.
But also, like, that's insane that some women just get money for that. It's still like the Sophie Rain shit that still blows my mind because she's still so cookie cutter.
You're not even like take it to the casino. Do something really stupid
what's
with
crazy
it.
is
Why
I'm-
just give it to this bitch
I don't
so
even
she
know
can
if I
tell
can
you
leave
you have a
this
small
in. But dude, just go get a high-end escort, dude. Like, what do you mean? You can have
It's legal in the state of
yeah.
Nevada in areas,
Yeah.
so you can go do it
yeah,
legally.
You're just sending money to send money for nothing.
Transactional.
That's crazy to me. I mean, get your bag, ladies, but that's fucking weird. Also, I wish I had a great ass and tits sometimes, because wow.
We got surgeons out there now. We can do this.
No, I don't. I would never do
There
that.
would definitely be an audience. There's an audience. People would subscribe.
Well, you know this.
$10 a month
well, you know
for
the
Derek with tits and a juicy ass. We'll get him a BBL and
Well, you know the
C-cups.
story, right? There was a famous poker story, where the guy literally
They had a bet that
Yep.
he had to get the tits,
and he had to keep them
for
Yeah.
a year, or
for a
something,
year, and
right?
he would get. I think it was like $100,000, and he ended up.
Enough money.
I know, I don't think so either. But they'll pay for it $100,000, and then he made it the full amount, and then they were like, all right, you can get rid of him now. He's like, I'm gonna keep him.
Fuck it. If you like him, maybe you would. I know. For me, from a work standpoint, that's like an obstruction. So I wouldn't like.
Would you
having
play with him
titties.
too? I'd just be playing. With him.
Yeah. You're not this guy tonight.
dude,
You're
I
not
know.
playing with him.
No, I mean 100%, but I would never go that far. But I mean, respect the guy. The guy did the whole amount, and he made the money on it, dude. That was a wild bet. So
Okay, we need to fucking lock back.
Yeah,
in.
we're-
So scammers. So have you seen these people?
I know
correct?
exactly what you're talking about. Yes, I
Chime
have
in,
seen
everyone. is this? If you're outside of the Las
But where
Vegas,
do we draw?
Nevada area,
Where do we draw the line though? Because you have the people that sell the flowers on the road. You have
Correct.
the street food vendors now that I'm like,
Sure.
So like, where would you draw the line?
I don't know if someone has their hand out and you're willing to put money in it, or if they do the correct song and dance and you're willing to contribute. I don't see it as a bad thing.
Yeah.
As long as they are literally just going, please, and you're obliging and they're not robbing people. Okay.
Yeah, fair.
People want to have good, happy feels about themselves and feel like they're a good person. Do it in a different way. Fuck these people. So Saturday, at the time of filming, it is the week of Thanksgiving. We're like 2 days out. We're in a podcast crunch. We're doing the new podcast that Derek talked about. We're recording this one. We've got a lot of shit in the works. I got to go to work. We're doing holidays. We're baking pies, all kinds of shit going on. So Saturday, Hannah and I had to go to Costco to get supplies for Thanksgiving. You know, the weekend before Thanksgiving is guaranteed going to be the worst time.
Yeah, any holiday, yeah.
That moment and every day leading up to the holiday is the worst time you could possibly choose to go to that establishment. But we're doing it because it's a Saturday. We got time. We'll get what we need.
Was it chaos?
Oh my God. So this is hella funny.
Also a Saturday? You're fucking insane, buddy.
We didn't go to the
weekend.
Yeah. We
Living dangerously.
We didn't go to the one on this end of town.
Oh, okay.
We specifically went to another one, and I respected her choice. She was like, I want to go to this one because I feel like there's more Costco's near it, so it's less likely that everyone's going to that one. So I'm like, okay, we're playing a numbers game. That's fair.
Okay.
We go there.
Did not pan out.
Oh my God. We had to park
Every Costco
on the side, like back side of the building. And it was funny because on the way to start our little day of errands, she just immediately drives towards the one dispo that we typically go to. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, she's a mind reader. Like, we're going to go get a little Benjamin and then go on an errand run.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
I'm a grumpy, Derek knows this too. I try not to always be a grumpy prick, but like in the morning, I'm just getting up. You got to give, I
think everybody can do that.
You got to give
That's
Dom
fine.
Daddy a little time to warm up the engines and become friendly. Oh yeah.
Not too much.
That'll be the next
Dom
sign
Daddy.
that you see over my head. Dom Daddy.
No, I don't think anyone could fault that for you, because there's mornings where like I just don't want to, like, I don't want to people like I've done. I don't
Everybody
wanna
has a morning.
Yeah.
At
like,
least one day a week.
Yeah, I think
one
that's,
morning.
I think that's okay. Yeah.
You have to bleep that. Morning.
Yes, I do. 100%. We're not British, dude.
You can fill in the lines, but
no, but I think that's okay to do that. And a lot of people feel that way. I know there's a lot of women that know that too. They until they have their morning coffee, right? It's like, don't speak to me. So I don't.
Yeah, I mean, some mornings I wake up more chipper than others, and in those mornings, especially now in a relationship, I try to lean into that and embrace it, so we both can enjoy this cheery attitude.
Are you like a robe guy? Like when you wake up in the morning, do you just chill like boxers and robe with just like a cup of Joe? You know the guy I'm talking about?
Not every morning.
Oh, okay.
But now that it is colder outside, I do enjoy that vibe. And I'm going to go ahead and say it's not even like a you're getting older kind of thing. I've been doing it since I was like 25.
Okay.
Big robe guy.
I
don't wear it all the
robe,
time.
Actually.
Mine's not even like a crazy nice robe. It's one that I got when it was on sale at JCPenney's or some shit. Like, you don't need anything fancy. Just as long as it's like good, heavy weight.
It's just a classic look.
It has some pockets.
Look,
yeah.
The little robe and the underwear.
I could put a gun in my pocket. Like, I have a very utility robe.
People,
oh yeah, I will John Wick in the motherfucking bathroom.
Robe off, dude, and just fucking. Anyway, so okay, mornings grumpy.
Oh, sometimes I'll be.
So you're doing a morning.
Sometimes I'll be dick out underneath the robe. I don't do it that often. Most of the time I like clothes. Sometimes you got to go full nude under the robe, just in case you got to swing the meat. You know what I'm saying?
So you're going in the morning then?
Yeah. It wasn't
grumpy.
Not really, but like when I woke up, I just kind of got up. We got ready. She's honestly, the schedule I'm on at work, working swing, has me all fucked up because typically, 100%. And you can attest to this, I'm a pretty early riser.
Yeah, I'm not.
She's doing it because she's doing her nursing school stuff and she has to get up. But she's on top of that and she's been helping wake me up. And I try not to be an asshole or be like too difficult. I try to get up. I try. I try to get up.
What two things that I want to know here is what is a good way to wake you up? What is a bad way to wake you up?
Fuck, man. An impossible question to answer. Okay, the worst
Like it's like
way.
a nice like, hey, wake up, or do
No,
you hate that too?
I would say honestly, here's your best. I'm going to give you your best bet. I'm going to give you the thing you should never ever do.
I love it. This
if
is what
you
I
want to
needed.
live.
This is what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like an easy go-to is from a distance. Just be like, hey, Kyle.
Oh, you just want the.
Oh yeah,
That's
Just be
a
like,
good one.
Hey, buddy. I don't know. Just hey.
That doesn't jar you like a fucking hey. Okay, all
It
right.
does, but you're like far enough away from me that I'm like I'm not even gonna.
But
be
I gotta
aggro.
stay out of range though. If I do that in range, you might take one or
Well, no,
what?
I might kind of jump up. I don't know.
Okay.
Hannah
All right,
is
yeah.
very gentle. She'll usually
Hey.
put a hand on my back
That's
and
what
then
I'm saying,
kiss me on the cheek and be
Well,
like,
I'm not
"Hey,
gonna do that,
baby."
but yeah.
Well, I don't. I would lose my goddamn mind if you did. You would be a savage if you did that. That would be some funny
Just one
shit.
day
I'm not
fucking
gonna
you.
lie. You better. I'm gonna say, Derek, if you do it, you better record yourself doing it
gave me
because
some
I
ammo on
don't.
that
I don't
one,
think I'm
dude.
gonna
I'm
allow
like-
that twice. But I'm gonna say for the bit that would be some hilarious shit.
Okay, so that's the nice
Yeah.
way. What would be the never do that?
Do not touch my goddamn feet. If you tickle my feet,
Oh, tickle, dude! No,
I'll
who would want
fucking-
that? Who would be waked up by
I'll
being tickled,
fucking
dude?
kill you.
I think
I'll kill
I think
you.
most people would hate that. I don't want to be
immediately.
tickled awake. What about like a shake too, like a violent, like get up? That would probably be like.
I mean,
frustrating, too.
if you need to get me up and you need my
yeah.
attention, then do
that's
it.
okay.
But hang the fuck on. I would be
Yeah.
like, hey, or just give me a quick push and then
Yeah.
back up.
tickling, who
My
wakes you
dad's
up
the
tickled?
same
That's
way,
crazy.
dude. He awakes violently.
Violently?
Oh, I hit him from the door. I'm like, hey, see, this is what I'm saying. Hey, Dad.
You guys
David.
just come up swinging, dude.
David. No, because he like
Yeah.
he always does like a deep breath in and just looks at you, and because like he wears glasses and shit, he'll
That's funny, dude. All right, that's
look
good.
at you and then lock
Oh
back
man,
in.
that'd be hilarious one day if I just fucking.
No, I try not to be like too much of a prick, but I don't know. It sucks getting woken up. I don't know if I have sleep apnea or some others. I've been having some crazy dreams lately.
Yeah.
That's a discussion for another time. So, anyways,
Yeah, I had a weird dream recently too. That'll be another pod though. Dreams.
dreams. Call in. Let us know what your dreams are. We'll make them happen. So, Hannah's done well with waking me up.
Yeah, errands.
Bless
are coming.
her. She
You're
brings me
getting ready.
coffee and shit. Top tier woman. Love you, Hannah. Bless you. Thank you for that. But she was trying to make sure that we could get through this shopping trip. And we had a lot of shit to do throughout the day. So
Copy that.
she was like, we're going to get a little pen and we're going to, because we had to park at the back. So there was a little sesh before I wore the sunglasses. I was shades on in Costco.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
was
respect it. I hate shopping too, personally. I'm not a big shopping guy, so these type of errands, I will do them, but I'm also begrudgingly doing them as well. I just don't love it. I don't know what it is about. I just never loved shopping. I know people love shopping. I want to go in, get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those guys. Get what I want, get out.
You have a limited palate, so buying bulk treats or foods you enjoy. I mean, that's no hate.
No,
I'm just saying.
That's fair. But I just mean in general, clothes, anything.
Sure.
I don't know.
But there was a shit ton. Okay, we're getting off track here. There's a shit ton of people. We go to the dispo, get a couple pens. We come out, we get out of the parking lot and pull up to the light. There's 4 of these people, one at each stop on the median.
Oh, it's a lot.
Hustling with the jug. Okay.
Is it the same picture? Because that would be fucking hilarious if it wasn't even the same picture.
I don't keep track of it because, like I
okay.
said, they switch it up. The majority of them are small child, deceased.
This is such a dark way.
Whether it's some kind of tragedy or disease, they pick one of the. That's what I'm saying. It's just
that's so-
how is this happening so often?
Yeah.
Or it is like older family members and other things. I feel for people and for the people out there who have had horrible shit happen to them and they've been able to get on platforms like GoFundMe or someone did it on their behalf and raised enough money
I
for
love
them
that.
to
Yeah, I
like
respect
fix
that. Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Even though some people are kind of like beyond help and the money is more of a Band-Aid, but it's nice to see people who don't even know you going, you know what? help.
Yeah.
Help.
Yeah. I think that's a better society than one that doesn't. But the problem is these fucking
And
people
there's always scammers.
Yeah,
there's
I
always
hate this.
people
They
that
take it-
want
yeah,
to fucking
no,
take
God,
advantage of
yeah,
the
no,
system.
I hate it.
So we pull up to the light
Damn, 4 of them. They're
to
really
get
working
out
it.
of there. They're working it. Hannah, bless her.
Oh, she's going to give him money?
No. Oh, no.
okay.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This was hilarious. I loved it because, like, you know, we're still early in the relationship and, you know, still kind of figuring out one another, and we surprise one another with certain things. And this was one of them. And it was fucking hilarious because she starts shitting on this lady while we're sitting there, and I was kind of looking at my phone and I was opening the package of one of the pens.
like in the car, or like directly to the lady, where the lady
The windows
could hear?
were up.
Okay.
And she's got a pretty good tint on her windows.
Okay.
But the lady was looking right at us, so clearly she could see that Hannah
I hate
was
that too, by the way.
motherfucking her through the window. But I was like, this is my woman, because she was
That
just
is, yeah.
these scamming pieces of shit. And I'm like, yep, agree with that.
Yeah.
So I'm in my lap doing you know, my own little business, and I think from outside the car the woman was like, she's looking at me and saying something. I'm looking in my lap, like possibly going through my wallet or whatever. So
Yeah.
she comes around the car to the window.
Oh, no.
I'm not looking up.
What lane are you in?
We are in the turning lane to turn left. So
Okay.
we are closest to the median. So
Okay.
now she's entered traffic.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's what I'm
To
saying.
come
Yeah,
to
in the
my
street.
window.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
fuck.
in the
Okay.
street. She's
Yeah,
in the street.
okay.
This isn't a major intersection where we were
Yeah,
at.
but still, yeah.
But still, don't play in the street, children. So she starts coming to the window. I'm still looking in my lap. Hannah is talking shit to her as she's walking around the front of the car. My window starts to go down. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, why is she rolling?
Why
Hannah's
is the
rolling
window
the window. Yeah.
going down?
That's great.
Why is the window
Yeah,
going
you're putting
down?
yourself into, yeah.
So she comes around. Hannah rolls the window down. I
How far down? Just a little crack?
almost all the goddamn
Whoa,
way
that's
down.
aggressive. If you're
I
gonna talk
mean-
shit, you gotta follow the cardinal rule, dude. You get the little fucking blip, you know, so you don't go full window.
Leave a
dude.
little leave a little glass barricade. I mean, some people will just shatter
I
your
know,
shit,
but good luck to your hand, dude. At least I'm not taking one to the face, you know what I'm saying?
I respect it. Hannah left me with no
Yeah, she
shield
just
in this moment.
Just fucking put you face out, dude.
But it was worth it because she immediately went, and I did not see this coming. She went, "Hey, could you get the fuck away from my car right now?" And I was like, "Oh
Whoa.
shit, you're a savage."
What did the lady do?
She immediately kept walking. So I'm
Okay,
like,
well, at least-
scam.
yeah.
Scam.
Probably.
If you were legitimately out there trying to raise money for a loved one,
Yeah.
you would be incensed if someone told you to get the fuck away from their
Yeah,
car.
especially if it was like a really hurtful thing, because you'd be like, I lost my child. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm just out here to try to help the person that has passed away. I'm sorry I offended you, but this is my only means to do that. So yeah, if it's a scam, if they walk away instantly, it's usually like, oh,
Immediate
yeah,
walk away.
kind of a sign of a
Scam.
shady situation.
Scam.
Yeah. Damn,
And,
she motherfucked her. That's
yeah,
crazy.
oh, it was so
Savage.
funny.
But also,
She got a
Hannah,
kick at
never
how
go,
much I laughed about
never
that
go
shit.
fucking bare window, dude. That's crazy, dude. Never go
Full
bare
window.
window.
You
full
full
window is
windowed
insane.
me, babe.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't leave my
shit.
man out there full window, dude.
No, it was so funny.
I have seen those, so that's unfortunate.
I laughed about it repeatedly as we were walking through Costco. And I got to say, shout out to Costco employees, despite the fact that there
Costco
was an
gets it done.
insane amount
They
of
get it
people
done.
there.
Yeah, they're fast.
We moved through it and got in and out way quicker than I thought
every
we
time,
ever
every
would.
time I've gone, like to help, my dad, because my dad needs help sometimes too, or whatever. When they go to Costco, I think the same thing. Or even when it's crazy, I'm like, oh, it's gonna just fucking take forever. But we're in and out quick, dude.
We're
in and out
sucking
quick.
some corporate dick.
We are,
but
dude. We're
I don't care.
We're Team Costco apparently. So.
Okay. Have you ever had a run-in with a prick cop, with a cop that you're just like, you're going to ruin my day because you're an angry little man? You're going to ruin my day.
I mean, yeah, I think a lot of people have those stories, but one of the ones that I always really remember, and it wasn't even a long interaction, but it'll blow everyone's mind when they like. This was a ticket that I ended up actually fighting. Have you fought a lot of tickets?
Oh
in your
yeah,
life? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, I think we talked about this before. The last time I got a ticket, which it has been a while, I went to the window fully intending to fight it.
Yeah.
The lady on the other side of the glass said, when you lose, it's going to be $1,000 fine and 8 points.
Yeah,
and
they're
I
just
said,
gonna full punish you.
When I lose. And she was like, when you lose. And I was like,
so you just paid.
You bitch.
Yeah,
and I paid
you win,
$350 and I had to do a little like online traffic school shit.
So this was like briefly right after I got my license, which like adds a little bit more weight to it, right? Because maybe you're different from me, but like when I first started driving, you're a little like more kind of on edge. You know what I'm saying? It's like my first time driving alone.
I was a goddamn lunatic. I wanted to do it. Me and oh shit, dude. Me.
You were just insta lunatic. You were there was never a part of you where you're kind of just like, I gotta kind of really, I want to make sure I'm not doing this shit. Like where
I would try to be careful, but I have always been confident behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Yeah, but it's not. I understand that. I was confident. I'm just saying I just want to abide by the rules and not get in trouble.
I wanted to go fast.
You didn't give a fuck. Yeah, you've always liked
shit.
that. Even though I had the Fast and Furious shit too. But anyways, so I'm in the median or whatever to take a left turn. This is in Carson City, Nevada. Way back in the day when there's like fucking 50,000 people. It's a small city. It's nothing like Vegas where there's like a million cars. So, dude, I kid you not. When I make the left turn, okay, here's the line. You know, the lines of like the painted line on the road, okay? Sure. I go left and my front tire goes over the line in the turn.
Oh.
Just barely.
You fucking crossed the line, Junior.
So I barely crossed the line, dude. Boop, boop. So, and I'm like, what the fuck, right? So I'm getting pulled over now.
As a young man, your dick immediately shrivels.
Oh, I was like,
after you get your license, you get pulled over. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, and this is a thing where I'm like, I didn't know what did I do? Like, I'm thinking like, what? Like, is this a one-way street? Like, am I not supposed to fucking turn this way? Whatever. I'm like,
it's the worst when you feel like you're following the law and you're like, what did I do wrong?
So he comes up and he's like, do you know why I pulled you over? And I'm like, no, like, honestly, no. I was just making a left turn. And he literally says, your tire crossed the center median, which is illegal and dangerous. What? Dude, I'm not the front tire. Like, what the fuck? Weird world. How many times have you made a turn in your life in a car and perfectly fucking? I would guess that almost every single person that hears this has never made a perfect turn where they didn't like cut the fucking little painted line. Especially if there's no traffic there.
There's a concrete median there.
No, concrete. No, I'm talking about it was paint. Yeah, the concrete's different. I'm just saying it's just a painted single fucking line, and there's no cars on the other side. So like you're not risking like hitting a vehicle.
Wow.
And I barely crossed the line.
Victimless crime is what they call that.
So he gives me a ticket and literally like berates me for making like a wild left-hand turn, and I got to make sure to abide by the lines of the road. And I'm like, what, dude?
Maybe
it was just
there's
insane,
some kind of
dude.
Program with the police to like really shit on young drivers to try to instill a fear.
I guess I had tinted windows too, so I don't even know if he would. Well, I guess my car would throw it off because I had the Dodge Neon with the Fast and Furious fucking shit. So maybe I was like already a target. But no, so he was an asshole about that, and then I ended up actually like fighting in court, and even the judge was like, "What?" And then they like axed it, so that was cool. So I didn't have to pay it. But like, I'm just saying how bored and how much of it, and like to berate me over it, like I did some heinous, like I was like. Could kill someone with this type of driving and make me feel like I'm a madman on the road. I'm like, brother, I barely cut the paint on the line with no one around. Which, real quick, before you tell your story, still one of the most epic stories of all time was when you were driving like a madman. We get pulled over. I'm giving the speed version. We get pulled over. The cop comes up and you're driving egregiously fast where we're like, oh, we're fucked.
Derek was unhappy to be in the truck.
Like, oh,
he was holding the fucking
I was like, we're
handle.
fucked, dude. We're fucked. He asked for both of our license, and I remember him coming back and he goes, Derek Turoff? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, you tried out for the academy? You remember this shit? He's like, you tried out for the academy? I was like, yeah, I did. And he's like, well, how'd it go? And I was like, well, I went all the way to like the last end, and then they finally cut me. And he's just like, okay. He's like, that happens. You know, multiple police officers have tried multiple times. Are you going to try again? And I said, oh, I was possibly thinking about it. And then he goes, and then he looks at you and was like, slow the fuck down or whatever. Hands our shit back and then lets us go. Dude. That was a cool cop, dude. But also crazy that they had the info that I was in there trying out for the police academy. That was, I always remember that.
You got like a little blessing on your record, and they're like, the next time young Derek is in trouble,
because that had to blow your mind too. I would have never thought that they would have saw that, but it was cool. Oh, you were like
to play some cards or something, and that was an immediate night ruiner.
But then it was immediately like in the clouds again, because we're like, how the fuck did we
cloud nine after getting away with that.
You didn't even get nothing. It was just
Mirage Poker Room and titties at Deja Vu. We're going, boys. We're going.
I just wanted to retell that story because that is a story that I won't ever
that was
forget,
an all-time great night because God damn it. I don't know. Maybe it is because we're white. Maybe there's a white card and we just get away with doing some
white. I mean, that's for sure
things.
White privilege. I'm not going to sit here and say but the fact that he knew that I did that and then also just said, all right, fuck it, slow down.
Yeah,
it's cool. I was like, whoa,
they're
crazy.
cataloging your information, Derek. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Anyways, now I'm assuming obviously you're saying this because you had an insane story with an asshole cop, which I'm sure a lot of us have.
I do. And also we're going to pause because I'm going to refresh my bev. Sometimes we got to take intermissions on the pod, boys. Life has been hectic, and girls, we've been busy. And the gays, hopefully you're still here. Stay with us, gays. Okay, so I'm going to tell you, and it's funny because this is also a story of my youth, and I was in high school when this shit happened. I had my license for, I think, a couple years, because this is my senior year of high school. I started school a little later. Like, my parents held me back, and I started school a little later. So I was like one of the first people in my graduating class to turn 18. Like, some people graduated still 17 and shit.
Do you know why they did that?
No fucking idea. Okay. It worked out. I did good in school. Yeah. Like, I fucking hate school. I don't ever want to do school again. It has no purpose for me
School is literally designed to make working class people in drones. It's not meant to actually like excel humanity. That's just my opinion. We're not going to go down that path, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, that isn't a blanket statement. Some people use it to a specific end to study certain things, and I admire that.
I just think they should teach more things in schools that matter, like
correct, more relevant shit, less things that you don't need to fucking remember at all.
Correct. But anyways.
So when I was going to high school, this is Shadow Ridge High School is on the north end of Las Vegas. It's like the farthest. I would venture to say it's the farthest north high school in Las Vegas. The only other one might be Arborview. I don't know how that lays out on the map or the compass. Derek, look it up in post. So when we were going to high school there was not a lot of shit developed out there. There were a few neighborhoods around it, and the desert behind it was crazy. It is currently a gun range, but when we went to high school, it was just BLM land. But if you had... I mean, let's be honest. Some people had piece of shit Toyota Corollas, and they would off-road these fucking things to the desert parties. As long as you drove carefully and you didn't hit any big, oil pan destroying potholes, then you were okay, and you would make it.
Yeah, even when I moved here, dude, like the city has grown like outward a lot. Then, and one of the spots we used to go to in the high school, because I went to Spring Valley High Schools. Do you know that cave? Are you aware of that cave up there? That little mini cave where they'd have parties and shit?
The one that's on the west side? Was it Far Hills?
Yeah, it's kind of like towards like some more Summerlin area, but it's like mountains. There was that cave. Side. That was like the big party spot for us in school out here, which was I thought was funny.
Rich whites. middle class suburban
rich
whites.
We find caves in the mountain and go fucking party in them, dude.
That's what we did. Yeah. We would build like giant Viking pyres with pallets that we would steal from Smith's, and it was pretty sick.
That's cool.
The freeway, or I guess at the time it wasn't really considered a freeway, but the 215 had a bunch of intersections. It didn't just go straight through where it had bridges.
No, it had lights and shit. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And that shit was, we were learning how to drive and going to high school and going to high school parties and drinking and driving at like 3 a.m. and doing all this dangerous shit out in the middle of nowhere. It was the Wild West children. Like I have lived. The shit I've seen is crazy. But, you know, we're all a bunch of, apparently Derek, you know what? I'm not even going to shit on Derek. I will go ahead and say Derek has been a safe driver. He used to drive a little more aggressively when we were younger, but he had some accidents and shit that kind of took the lead out of his pencil.
And you got to remember too, like this is just my logic, and I'm pretty sure I've told you this, but I haven't. I'll tell you it now. Is that I do drive slightly different when I'm by myself, but when someone's in the car with me, especially you, I just feel like, dude, you're my responsibility now. So like, and I care about you. So like, I'm going to make sure we're good. That's all.
I'm fucking locked in.
No, I know but I just want to be.
It makes them, him and Hannah fucking hate riding with me.
Fucking anyone's butthole.
I'm locked in, dude. I'm locked in. I'm telling you, you ain't going nowhere. We're going to get there safe. Yeah. I honestly drive as though someone is chasing me.
No, I would say like, again,
I will fucking get away, dude.
If I was like, if someone instantly on the spot was like, who would you pick as a getaway driver? It would snap be you every time. The only thing is, what I always say is that it's not you, buddy. It's the fucking retard that doesn't know how to drive. And everyone knows equally that driving out here in Vegas has gotten so much worse.
I'm fucking good. I'm telling
you. I know,
you,
but
I know when I can fucking squeeze and when you got to wait and fuck. I'm telling you, I'm very good.
I know. I'm not saying you are.
I got LeBron level fucking court vision in driving scenarios.
Driving out here's got.
I should
so
be
much
a wheel
worse,
man.
though.
I'm gonna get into the game after 40. I'm gonna be the oldest.
The wheel man,
amateur
be a
wheel
stunt
man.
driver. That'd be cool if you actually could be like
transporter.
If one day if this got a little bigger and like you were a stunt driver in a movie, would you do that? Would you be like a stunt driver for like an action flick or something in a car? I think that'd be fun. Would you do that one?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd probably
as
be
long
sick.
as there's insurance and it's in a controlled environment, and I 70% won't die.
It's only 70.
What's life without a little risk? You got to be like, I could die.
Yeah,
that shit is true a lot with my job. So it's like, fuck, live with a little danger. Got to wrestle with it.
I agree.
Okay, so it's my senior year. I only had a half schedule. I worked at the UPS store. And some friends of my parents owned this franchise. They owned 2 of them. One was more on this end of town. The other one was off of Spring Mountain in like the Koreatown area, if you will, for my Vegas people. But I would get put at the Koreatown one a lot because I'm 18 years old and 17, 18 years old, and they don't pay me shit, and they can make me drive across town, and I'll just be happy to have a fucking job.
Yeah, I know. I mean, my first job, I got paid $9 an hour.
I'm getting introduced to capitalism.
Just becoming a slave to the labor.
So, my dad and I had just rebuilt the motor on this Volvo station wagon that we had. It was turbocharged. It was honestly,
sick.
I was a big like Fast and Furious guy. I know you were. You wanted to have a fucking sick car and blow off that.
Dude, my dream car was like a STI back in the day. And shit. Yeah, now
sick.
I wouldn't fucking.
They're still fun.
They are. Cool.
I would.
No, I'd still.
I would drive the fuck out of one of those things for sure.
Yeah,
they are fun.
Yeah.
You know, so I liked, it was a shitty beat up old station wagon, but my parents bought it right after I was born. And I grew up with this car, so it was fun to drive it. Like it was my kind of thing. So I would get on the 215 and I'd be motherfucking flying. I'd be going like 85.
The fact it's turbo as well. I didn't even know they made those cars turbo. Dude.
And it had like a mechanical wastegate and stuff. So my dad had kind of dialed it up so it would scoot. Like sick. It was
that's
honestly,
cool. I like that. Dude. Yeah, I'd rock
it was
one of those.
a fucking
that's cool, dude.
Soccer mom wagon that was beat up, but also it would move.
I kind of dig that as a first car. It's pretty cool.
It would do donuts, or it would do fucking burnouts and shit. It was a lot of fun.
Dude. Yeah, it's dope.
So I'm flying in my piece of shit station wagon, and I got the little adapter where you put the tape into the fucking tape player and then you plug it into your iPod to play music. Yeah, way back.
Yeah,
might as well have had a fucking record player,
I
dude.
remember that. Oh shit, dude, the tape connected to that shit was wild.
So I'm jamming to some. I'm probably listening to like The Used. This is high school, or maybe even some fucking Hawthorne Heights, some emo shit.
Cut my wrist and black my eyes, 'cause my heart is in Ohio.
Everybody just is like, nope, and we're done watching
our
the
live
episode now. We are done watching the episode now. So I'm flying. I'm cruising. I'm jamming.
Like how fast? Do you remember?
I was going like 85. Now, on that stretch, it's not insane depending on the time of day.
Motherfuckers are like 100 now, dude.
Oh yeah, when I worked out at the powerhouse, I would drive that fucking shit crazy, like I was doing the fucking 24 hours of Le Mans, dude. And we were keeping lap times.
F1
Truckers fucking hated me because you merge onto the 15 north going towards Utah and stuff, so I would fucking be whipping in between them, but I was having a great time. I was having
you made it on the other
time.
side.
I fucking love my car. I enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
So I'm cruising, and because there's lights at each street, it is pretty. It's dangerous to go that fast. I'll openly admit that. We drove like dumb assholes. I had a lot of friends who wrecked their shit. I wrecked cars. I'm glad that everybody survived and nobody got this one chick in our high school. She got in one and she was permanently fucked up. Like I believe she lost a leg and had like she took severe.
Oh, one of my friends almost drove me off a cliff once. So woo! I have felt that scared.
Caitlin was in a fucking rollover accident, which was insane, and she like got away with it, mostly unscathed.
Yeah.
So, I understand. I feel like it's not a terrible thing when the cops are like, hey, you're being a motherfucking idiot. You can kill someone. Yeah. You need to drive more calmly and be like...
I don't think people realize how easy it is to kill someone or kill yourself in a car.
Yeah, and that shit is happening so often now.
It's bad, yeah.
Like, even in Vegas, there was that kid, he was like 19. He was doing 120 and fucking crashed into a line of cars sitting in a red
killed
light.
Multiple people. He's getting charged with murder now, but it's just like, what are you doing, moron? Regardless,
he had the pregnant girlfriend in the car. Yeah, he's a fucking true piece of shit, dude. What a horrible person. So... I get it. When I was younger, I didn't mind taking a tongue lashing when I was driving like that because it's like, you know what? You're in the wrong. There was one time where I had a really cool cop. I was going like 140, but it was also at 2 a.m. There was no one else on the road.
Yeah.
And the cop got me from so far away that I saw him and hit the brakes and was still going like over 100.
Oh,
and I pulled over and waited for him. He was cool and just wrote me a ticket. It was an expensive ticket, but it wasn't like an asshole ticket. Like he didn't.
Yeah, you could have like towed your car and like
I was driving a friend's car.
Like,
I was driving a WRX.
Oh
dude,
wow, really?
That was souped up, and it was fun
because I think when you reach like a certain amount, like when it's like they could arrest you and tow your car, like you could have like really been fucked. So for him to just go, I'm just giving you a ticket, is like a fucking.
Well, I pulled over and I could have ran.
Yeah,
he never would have fucking got me, dude.
I know.
I could. He never would have got me. I was cool, so he was cool.
It's like those people on street bikes
that
just go for it. That'd be easier.
I mean, they're never gonna just don't crash or fucking crash into somebody. I mean, that's it. Get away, escape. Good luck. And if you're a cop, just fucking let him go. So, I don't know at what point this guy saw me driving.
Okay.
Like a fucking dickhead, but he did.
So the speed limit's probably like 55, maybe around this time because of the lights. Maybe
I think so.
You're getting like 30 over, which is pretty
jamming.
Yeah, you're jamming.
I mean, enough to piss this guy off.
You're cruising,
and because it was my senior year of high school and I had half days, it was like 11, so it was pretty early in the day. So there were still commuters and people going to work. Especially because we have people that work like various schedules, especially with the tourism and shit.
Yeah.
So
middays, 12 to 8s.
Off the 215 to get on the 95, there's an interchange. It's still... Well, actually, they've built infrastructure and bridges and shit now where there's flyovers where it's continuous. But at the time, there was a light. So I'm sitting at that light going from high school to my shitty job at a UPS store in fucking Koreatown. I see this older Ford Expedition, and I knew it was a Ford Expedition because at the time my parents had a Ford Expedition that was like the same thing. It was also white, and it had the lights on in the windshield, and I'm like, oh fuck, this guy's gonna go get somebody because he was moving.
Oh, you didn't even realize it was for fucking you.
Nope. Nope.
Dumbass.
He was moving for you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
For you, brother.
So he fucking is coming, and at a certain point he jams on the brakes and like slides up behind me.
You're at a light
and
now,
at
though,
that
so that's
point,
aggressive.
and at
That's
that
fucking
point,
crazy.
my dick shrivels, and in my head I go,
like, I'm gonna get hit from behind.
oh shit! Not even get hit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
like this guy's
like
sliding behind me. The lights are on.
Yeah,
Clearly, some crazy shit is going.
lights
And
are
I'm
on
like,
too,
damn.
okay,
I'm like, I
yeah.
was speeding, but I was like, this is
This is over the top.
reaction to that.
Yeah, this is a little crazy.
Holy shit!
The fact that you're stopped at a light now too. It's not even like you ran the light or something. Yeah,
there was like 8 fucking cars in front of me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in the '88 Volvo 740 turbo station wagon. I'm not going anywhere.
That's aggressive already.
It isn't even registered in my name.
Yeah.
So he jams on the fucking brakes. He immediately gets out.
Wait, but you haven't pulled over yet then. So he's
I just
he gets out of the fucking car in the middle of a lane?
Yes.
Whoa.
I just stop. The light is red and he doesn't have anybody coming up behind him, but he has the whole lights and sirens on shit. He's going crazy.
So you think he's trying to get through you maybe or something?
Possibly until he jumps out and then I'm like, holy shit. Then he starts pointing at me because I'm looking through the back of the station wagon. Put me in a station wagon right now, Derek. I'm looking through the back of a station wagon.
I will.
And I go, holy shit, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. This is not good. Yeah. And he unclips the top of his holster.
Whoa,
so this
guy's a fucking psycho, dude. This is way crazy.
Yeah.
He's gonna draw on you for fucking speeding.
I mean, he unclipped it.
That's fucking.
He unclipped it.
That's crazy.
The other thing that I need to mention is this was not a uniformed officer. This guy must have been some kind of
like undercover.
I don't remember, detective or a
Yeah.
plainclothes officer.
Okay.
He was not in a marked vehicle. This was an unmarked vehicle. He had lights and sirens, but also he just had a badge hanging around his neck, and the police imposters exist, and I'm not trying to get murdered by some fucking douchebag who's trying to pretend to be a police
This guy had like a coke fucking dealer get away from him or something. He's all fucking mad.
I'll get you, Sancho. You son of a bitch.
Now I'm gonna get this punk ass kid that's driving too goddamn
He thought
fast.
I was a mule.
Yeah,
Maybe I was on the
dude,
cocaine
yeah.
trail. So
insane, dude.
he unclips his shit.
Jesus.
He's screaming at me, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" So I just put the car in park. I'm like, "Okay, so we got to deal with this." My dick has shriveled.
Yeah, because you
into
don't really
my
want to make
body.
any sudden movements either, because this guy might just do some.
I
psycho
roll the window down, and then I just put my hands on the wheel. He comes up and fucking screams at me. He goes, "Do you know how fucking fast you were going? You could get somebody fucking..." And he's in my motherfucking ear, jabbing his finger in my face.
I mean,
and
he's
I'm
not
like,
entirely wrong.
No, but at the
also,
same
like,
time,
this is
I was
way
like,
aggressive.
holy
Yeah,
shit.
this is aggressive.
This is what it must feel like to be in that movie Full Metal Jacket when you have fucking Arlie Ernie screaming in your ear and calling you and telling you that you're a fucking thumbsucker.
Yeah, I know,
like,
dude, holy shit. He was in your face.
Oh,
huh?
he was in my shit.
You were
And
just
I
getting
was
spit,
like,
just particles
oh
on your
yeah.
face?
Oh yeah. And he had some
Yeah.
fucking douchey
the
Oakley
yeah,
sunglasses
dude,
on
fucking,
too.
He's playing fucking softball
Jack
on the weekends,
soccer dad just screaming in my fucking ear. So he tears my head off and he's like, "You're getting a fucking ticket."
For like how long would you say roughly? Like, I mean, it probably felt like forever. Like it was a solid rant.
Had to have been at least a solid 5. He got on stage and put on a little set.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right in my fucking face. Then he was like, so Derek and I were in high school in the era where like cell phones were first really, or they had been around for a few years where you would say teenagers and kids, young adults, maybe not kids, but like teenagers, high schoolers would have them, right?
Yeah, I had mine probably in middle school. I had the freaking brick Nokia and played Snake
I
and
did
shit.
not. I had to be a fucking sophomore
Oh, really?
in high
okay.
school.
See,
I had
always
to wait for the
like
phone.
as soon as cell phones came out, for the most part, my parents hooked me up because they just wanted to make sure I had one. You know what I'm saying? So I had the Nokia and
I
then
could
the
type
Razor
out
flip phone.
fucking text messages on the fucking QWERTY thing, or the thing where you had to click it multiple times.
There's nothing like the old school emojis though, and when you have to click a number 3 fucking times each time or multiple times, like you're fucking Morse coding on a phone to type out a fucking 3-word sentence, dude.
We came from dark times.
We did.
So I have a phone because I'm a senior in high school and I'm a big boy. It was a flip phone. The cameras were shitty, and you paid $1.99 for ringtones.
I remember that. You paid for the ringtones. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
This guy was such a cocksucker. He goes, call your parents. Call one of your parents right now.
Are you 18 though? Do you think? I mean, are you still underage?
No, I was 18 because this was in like March of 2007, so it was the year I was graduating high school.
The call your parents thing is a little strange, but I mean, sure, probably still look young, so I do kind of get it, but that's weird. I don't know. That's weird. The call your parents,
like, you're gonna fuck my whole day up over this.
Yeah,
like,
the call
just
your
write
parents
me a speeding ticket.
Strange.
So, because I'm a smart man and I know that my mother will be extremely upset, I elected to call my dad. My dad listens to this fucking lunatic rant and rave.
Oh, damn.
Like,
he gives
an
it to your
asshole.
Dad now, too. This guy's crazy. This guy must have a
but
bad
see,
day
my dad is chill. Like, he just wants to know what the facts are, make a decision, and go from there. Like, he doesn't get caught up in all that shit. He probably had the phone, like, sitting away from his head like this until dipshit stopped screaming. Yeah. So then he could understand what he wanted. So he shamed me. He wrote me the ticket, and I think it was as close as you could come to like spitting on it and then sticking it on the windshield.
Whoa.
He fucking told me to have a terrible day.
No,
have a terrible day.
What an asshole! Like he didn't berate you enough. He's also gonna wish you a terrible day. I will say, at least he didn't go full dick mode and like tow your car or make your dad come get you and all this fucking crazy shit. But
I have a hilarious story that goes with working at the UPS store, but honestly, we've kind of fucking
I think we've gone. Yeah, I think we've gone.
So I'm gonna have to say that for the next one. We will set something up for that. If you have a story about getting one of your first tickets, they always sucked when you're a teenager.
Yeah, share them in the comments. I'm very curious what people's tickets are. And you know what? Maybe we'll pick the best one and we'll shout it out on the pod, dude. We'll freaking...
Going into 2026, I would say we're probably going to do like another merch run. And I want to do giveaways that simply rewards people for watching the pod.
And I'll even say it, we'll spoil, since we're already going full spoiler, is our goal and our plan is to do occasional live pods. So if you live in Vegas or you're going to be in Vegas, keep your eyes out for that.
And also, if you help us grow this fucking pod and you're in another state, if you help us grow the pod, then we can come to your state.
Yeah, that's the dream.
If you're one of the fucking OGs, you just get automatic tickets. Like, you might even just come sit backstage, and that's where you get to enjoy the fucking show.
Help us build this, because that's what we really want to do.
Wherever you
want. But I think doing live shows is going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out for that. Especially if you live here, come support a live. We'll get the Chuckles live. Because if you came to our 100th, I know you had a blast at our 100th. It'll kind of be like that, but just a normal pod. So
we always want to be celebrating. Stick around. We have a lot more.
Get some merch.
We're holiday themed. If you can't see, we're gonna do a nice little Christmas episode.
Yeah,
we're gonna rip one Thanksgiving afternoon, which I think will be fun because we'll have some friends over. We'll maybe have like a few people in here and have some fun little topics.
Yeah,
I'll be drunk on turkey and possibly a couple of beverages. And we'll have a great time. I've been Uncle Kyle. That's Sweet Derek. And we'll see you on the next one. God damn it. Come back for another one. And if you want to shout out, this is an Easter egg. If you're staying this long, if you want to shout out, put it in the comments. I'll give you a shout out. All you have to do is ask for it. Dom Daddy, Bear, Daddy Kyle. I'm not too hairy. We'll provide. And we'll see you on the next one. God damn it. We'll see you on the next one.